We're back at Talladega. That's right. Day 2. Wasn't expected, but a pleasant surprise. And honestly, it could be a good one if we get all the access we did yesterday. It's like 2 races for the price of 1. How about that? But obviously, rain delays suck. But for fans that are going there, sometimes it could be fun. Who doesn't love 2 days at the track? So, we were back here at the studio. Finally with a background. A glorious background. I bet you've been tired of staring at a blank wall, but now you got a flag to look at. It's a Chase Elliott flag, obviously. You had this thing to the side forever, but you finally got something in the background. But we just got back from Talladega Superspeedway, whole race experience and stuff. So I'm just going to sum up what happened today because, you know, the end of my video, I just re-talk about it, and it seemed kind of pointless. So this is this. But we had a really good day today. We got to see a lot of cool things. At the beginning of the day, it started off really good. We got back in the garages. It wasn't empty, but there was barely anyone there. So it was a good start to the Monday. And we got into the garage. We're walking through. We're seeing all the cars were in the garages, so we got to see all 40 cars. That was pretty cool. I saw Alan Gustafson walking towards the Elliott garage. I was like, oh, we got to go see him. So we saw Alan Gustafson. I went next to the fence. Some lady started like asking him a bunch of questions, and he's like, yeah. Because she was asking, like, what's the plan for today? He's like, yeah, we'll figure that one out because, you know, it's Talladega and stuff. And obviously, their day did not go according to plan, but it ended up with the top 10. But they are in a desperate point situation now. We'll talk about that later this week. But anyways, back to the day. And then I saw a tweet. We're in Big Bill's garage. It's like big garage area. And I see a tweet from Bob Pockrass, and he's at the garage we were just at. I was like, Bob Pockrass sighting. Like, we got to go find this guy. We go to this one side of the garage. He's not there. We go to the other side of the garage, and I see this blue jacket. I'm like, it's Bob Pockrass. I met Bob Pockrass, guys. Like, I met Bob Pockrass. Like, holy crap. I'm going to make a dedication video explaining what happened and the whole situation. He's actually a really cool guy, and, like, it's incredible. It was incredible. After we talked to Bob Pockrass for a couple minutes, just shook his hand and stuff. That was really cool. Got some pictures of that. We went over. What we do after that? Oh, before that, we played cornhole. Yeah, that was fun. Matt won by like 1 point. We did a short game, but he's here. Yeah. You could just pop his head in. Yeah. What did we do after the Pockrass, Bob? Did we go to pit road after that? I think we went to pit road. Pit road. Yeah. Went down the pits, got some pictures. Saw some crew guys. They're really big. Yeah. What else? After that, we came back into the garage. We ate some good, cheap food. Dude, NFL needs to learn a lesson. Like, they sell cheap food at Talladega, and it is good food, too. So we did that. And then we went to the exit of the garages because, you know what? Drivers walk out there, and we saw Joey Gase walk out there, so we're like, why not? So I got a Talladega hat, 50th anniversary hat. And my whole purpose was if we run into someone's going to sign this. Because yesterday when I saw Joey Gase, I had nothing for him to sign, and I was a little disappointed in myself. I brought Sharpies, but I didn't bring anything for him to sign like another driver. I had my Gordon hat, Kyle Busch hat, Chase Elliott hat, William Byron hat if we ran into them. Well, we ran into Joey Gase again. Not only did we run into Joey Gase again, we saw Landon Castle, Parker Kligerman, Austin Theriault, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, I'm sorry, Spencer Boyd, and Ross Chastain, and they all signed my hat. Here we have Joey Gase's signature. The first one was Landon Castle right here. You got Parker Kligerman. He ended up oofing on the last lap. Austin, whatever his last name is, Theriault. Spencer Boyd, the Truck Series winner, and then Ross Chastain, hopefully the Truck Series champion. If I could have a Truck Series champion signature, that'd be pretty cool. But I was so happy for that. It's a really nice hat. I'm going to be keeping it in my memorabilia. That was a really cool moment. We rubbed shoulders with Joey Logano, didn't we, Matt?
Yes.
Yes, we did. Joey Logano, so Clinton Boyer walked by first, and he was not having it. Like, I mean,
crazy fans.
There were some fans there. Like, fans are trying to get autographs and stuff, and I understand if you don't want to sign, but there was this one guy walked down the whole line of fans with Clinton Boyer, hand on his shoulder, begging Clint for an autograph. I don't know if Clint gave him the autograph, but this guy was a little desperate to say the least.
He was pretty desperate.
Yeah, he was pretty desperate. And then Joey Logano walks up. And Joey Logano is surprisingly tall in person. This is going way too long, but you'll see the day here in a bit. Joey Logano, I bumped into him a little bit. We like scrape shoulders, so I got some champion on me. But other than that, we saw some crew chiefs. As I said, Alan Gustafson. We saw Adam Stevens, Rodney Childers, Cole Pern. Then the race happened. Great racing. 3-wide racing, pack racing, different lines. Recky Spinhouse Jr. strikes again. Yeah, Ryan Blaney won, 6th closest finish in NASCAR history. Let's get into it.
It's a cool jet. Look at all the flags they got up there. We got a good game of cornhole. Matt won. It took forever though. We were stuck at 10 for a while. We were going to 11. But here's the garage experience, Big Bills or whatever. It's a pretty cool place. They got some old NASCARs. Yesterday it was full in here, but they got some good stuff. We're about to go to Jimmy's car.
Okay, good.
Dog chicken tenders and fries. Didn't give me a lot of fries, but you know, good stuff. Yes, Cole Pern. Yes. What a guy.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Tunnel time.
wide racing. That's doable in the 33-degree banking. Then they'll step out onto the back straightaway for the Alabama gang. Super
drivers, that is, yesterday using the draft quite efficiently, picking the right drafting partner, jumping to the right line, getting a side draft here or there.
39th, Blake Jones and Spencer Boyd, 40th.
And the pace car is on pit road, and the fans here at Talladega are on their feet. We are ready to go with the conclusion of the race.
As the sun breaks through the clouds, the field enters the Alabama gang super stretch, and the challenge is on for the lead, and it's 3 wide. Blaney on the bottom, Byron in the middle. Here comes Stenhouse around the outside.
Ryan Blaney able to bust out of the pack. They are 3 wide for that third spot. Logano gives Bowman a heck of a push in that second position. Now Logano slots into second spot. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. on the outside. And back to the line under the green flag and also under Alabama sunshine. Ryan Blaney, he's got the 10th Wizard Ford Mustang up front.
Down the racetrack and then slide and spin
Big
up
one
into
happened.
the face of 3/4 of the field.
Oh, God. Joey Gay survived. Joey Gay survived.
Talladega Superspeedway. Martin Truex got a piece of the action on his right rear quarter panel. We're looking at the machine of Kyle Larson, I believe.
Collected in that was Denny Hamlin was involved in that as well. So
Is that gonna keep
a number of playoff drivers collected in that, or at least
He can stay in the draft, he's fine.
We'll
get a good look at the damage
How
here.
much will that affect that car in the draft the rest of the
Field now in control as they work through the Geico restart zone. Brad Keselowski will opt to restart in the outside lane. Green flag goes back in the air. 1,000 volts
downstairs, it's Clint Boyer with William Byron coming up the inside.
Keselowski has the advantage in the middle lane as they exit turn number 2. He's got 2 cars behind him, providing him drafting help, but the action's down low. Here comes Clint Boyer to the inside with Byron and Logano in tow.
Logano again really pushing Byron almost into Clint Boyer. Boyer goes up high, puts on the block on Keselowski. That opens up the door wide for William Byron, and he'll take the lead.
Some of those running right now in the top 10 include William Byron working down to the inside, Clint Boyer to his outside, Joey Logano and Brad Keselowski right there. So much time
in Miami Speedway. Here comes the field back to the Geico restart zone. Green flag.
Jones is tasked right now with shoving Kyle Busch to the lead, and he's doing a great job. Matter of fact, he just buries the nose in his bumper. Kyle Busch to the lead here in Dega.
It's good enough to give Kyle Busch the lead. It was almost good enough to give Eric Jones the second spot, but Clint Boyer had other ideas. Down to the bottom of the racetrack, turns 3 and 4, side by side with Eric Jones.
Well, yesterday and today we talked about Fords and we talked about Chevrolets. Now with 126 down, we're going to start talking about Toyotas. Kyle Busch. And on the gas and pulling away immediately will be Stenhouse. Logano all
Inside, Kyle Busch, that's second. Picked up a minute break. They come down to the right. going upstairs, trying to help Kyle Busch.
Stenhouse Jr. may have gotten too much of a good start now as he is all over the place. First on the bottom, now he'll jump to the outside. He's trying to block the advances of everybody. Can't do it. Here comes Logano to the bottom of the racetrack looking for the lead.
Logano got a good shove down the back straightaway from Brad Keselowski. Was not enough to take the lead away from Ricky Stenhouse, at least not yet. Here's Stenhouse now going to the bottom of the track, blocking Joe.
On the bottom side of the racetrack, Kyle Busch leads the charge on the outside lane. He's got Matt Crackman stacked up just behind him. The bottom lane is the fast lane. It's
And Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, and Eric Almirola.
Stenhouse will as Byron Busch and Buscher will pull away in 3.
Just a bit of a 5-car breakaway down on the bottom race of the racetrack through turns 3 and 4. Buscher was in that 3rd spot. Kyle Busch a very close 4th. Ricky Stenhouse now in 5th. Top 6 now, single file.
At the bottom of the racetrack are those top 6 led by William Byron. He's got Kurt Busch lined up just behind him. Those drivers tuck nose to tail, tight track across the start. Turn number 3, big, because Joey Logano, by virtue of stage points, was able to work himself into the top of the playoff.
There's another big crash. Oh, that's an in-car camera.
Straight up on that red and yellow Ford speed post, and finally he's got his car to pit road.
Yeah, he's able to bring that car into the pit road, into his pit box here, and I think probably with the assist of his spotter, I would guess, because he probably could not see out. Now the crew quickly gets to
Just expect
That's a lot of damage. Poor Joey Gaze. I might cry now.
Kyle Busch and Matt Benedetto, they see the green flag and we are back at it. Once again, here
Here comes Kyle Busch now on Big Brother's bumper to the inside of Ray.
Off turn number 2, Stenhouse still the man leading the line down low. Now the outside line begins to form up. Company up there, David Reagan leading there, Chris Buscher. Now Stenhouse will block Reagan off the end of the back straightaway.
Reagan had a great run coming into turn 3. Stenhouse took it up high to block. That opens up the door for Kurt.
The bottom of the racetrack include Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski, Chase Elliott. The names on the outside lane involve Stenhouse, Reagan, Buscher,
and Kurt Busch, David Reagan, and Matt Benedetto representing the Cinderella story here this afternoon as they see the green flag go back in the air and we're at it again. Stenhouse.
That's where Brad Keselowski and Eric Almirola have jumped topside. They're starting to make some hay. Up front, Stenhouse under fire. Here comes Kurt Busch around the outside.
Stenhouse had some breathing room. That went away in a hurry as they come into turn 3. There's Kurt Busch around that outside. He's getting a heck of a push from Matthew Benedetto. Side by side for the top spot. Stenhouse is Busch.
Kurt Busch on the outside lane gets a fender out in front. Now Ricky Stenhouse Jr. rallies back down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Each of those drivers had
Stenhouse just trying to regain some lost ground down low. Right now, Stenhouse trying to ease up alongside Kyle Busch for third.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in that third spot, just waiting for some help. That would be David Reagan, but he still has yet to get to the bumper. The top two, Kurt Busch and Matt Benedetto, trying to run away from West Virginia.
They will cross over now, Dan. They will come from the top of the racetrack and slide right down across the nose of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And that's not what he wanted.
Late in the going.
Come on, Matt.
To go at Talladega. It's Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Here comes the outside lane.
Ryan Blaney around the outside. Kurt Busch back to the lead at Talladega.
Ford and Chevy side by side. And it's looking for the lead in three.
Kyle Busch leads that charge on the high side, flirting with the wall, trying to get him alongside.
For the race lead, but here
Come on,
comes
Matt.
Kyle Busch. All the way, top side, drafted up from Brendan Gaughan.
Brendan Gaughan high. Gaughan begins to fade. He brought down the top line.
Kyle Busch now goes all the way at the banking, throwing the block. Here comes the lane down low. Stenhouse will bench his way.
There they go.
Up and over. Back on all four wheels.
Is he flipping?
About a dozen cars crashing and colliding with Brendan Gaughan.
Who's in it? Who's in it?
Flipping over,
Who's in
landing
it?
on all
I
four,
can't tell.
and sliding to the bottom of the racetrack in
Stenhouse got
three.
out.
7 laps
Did he
to go
cause
at
it?
Talladega
I'm not surprised if he
Superspeedway.
caused it.
The money line caution is on the speedway for the 9th time.
Oh, is Michael McDowell leading?
When Kyle Busch got turned around,
Michael McDowell!
contact and went
You living legend!
He collected a number of other
Oh,
drivers as well, including
George
Brendan
Blaney
Gaughan, who
survived
flipped
Almirola.
and did a flip in mid-air.
Oh,
up the end of the
Nick's got some damage.
rolling over and landed on all
Austin
four
Dillon's
wheels.
alive.
The carnage doesn't
Parker
stop.
Klingerman! Chase Elliott! Landon Castle! Oh,
As the
Brendan
flag
Gaughan
out here
flew.
at Talladega this afternoon.
Oh, look at him
spearheaded
fly.
That crash involving a number of cars.
Holy
maybe as many
moly.
as a dozen, as we see there on the ISM vision. Brendan Gaughan machine going barrel rolling over
Oh,
the
Rip
top.
de Benedetto.
Coming down on all fours. It continued. It started
I
up
thought he was going to win.
Enjoy this race.
Poor Brad.
Out of the kicker center
Quit.
for a wild ride, and he's okay.
He said
David
bye.
Reagan is coming over here now as well. David, you found yourself battling up at the front late.
Way back around.
Final lap.
Ryan Blaney brings the field to the back straightaway for the final time. They're starting to line up at the back door. Blaney with a handlebar match.
Oh, shoot! Blaney lost the lead! Blaney lost the lead! Oh, shit!
Is your leader right in the middle of turns 3 and 4?
No way!
Not there yet. They gotta get to the trail.
Oh, shit! Holy crap! Here he comes! Blaney! Ah! Holy moly! Oh my God! Look at that! Oh my God!
Checks all around here and everybody jumping up and down.
Oh my!
Let's talk to his driver now as he unbuckles from his equipment. We'll see if we can
Woo!
grab with him.
Thanks to all our partners at Ford who put a lot of effort into being a team this weekend.
What a finish!
That's what we came here to do. We needed to do that. It's a great weekend for the Nick Ford. So,
Rip Ryan Priest!
Oh, there you go. Jeremy Bullock.
I thought Newman was going to pull that off.
And they got the victory.
Shelby, good putt. What's he gonna do more now? No way.
We're going to get, I would suspect, a very large burnout this afternoon.
Oh, he's playing. Yeah, Blaney!
Exactly what he got. There's a major Talladega Superspeedway at the 1,000 plus cross 500 going Ryan Blaney making his way back down to the towers. He'll pick up that checkered flag, and then I would expect to see some burnout actually coming on here from the number 12 as he stops by right over at the starter's flag stand, gets the, they're going to get the checkered flag.
Roger Penske, 2 of his cars crashed. And the other one won.
On Talladega Superspeedway for Ryan Blaney, the number 12. XU Racing does it again. They get another win here at Talladega, a track that they have been
1,000ths of a second that may have saved Ryan Blaney's season. The 6th closest finish in Talladega history, Ryan. How in the world did you A, see the momentum, and B, block it?
Well, there was no blocking the 6 and the 11. They were coming so fast, and I figured I'd give up the bottom. And they were just going to leave me in the middle. So I decided to stay with Eric. He was a great pusher all day, and I kind of went up and pulled the 11 off the 6, and then he was so far out in front. And, yeah, then we kind of got the arrow in the front, and he kind of pushed me below the yellow line. I wasn't going to go below there after what happened in the truck race, and kind of got forced down, and just worked out. So proud of this team, man. Just survived the last couple days, and hopefully that was an exciting finish. Thank you guys for sticking around. Appreciate it.
Yes, Ryan Blaney.
Treat this to an awesome finish. These playoffs are all about these big moments, Ryan. Talk to me about just the adrenaline in the final few laps, because you guys came in almost a must-win situation.
Yeah, pretty much. I know a lot of guys had their problems today, but we had a problem last week, a bad problem, and we knew we got to be saying all week we wanted to win races all year, and why have any different mindset. So no matter what spot we're in, but yeah, this was a huge, huge race for us. Man, I'm pumped up, man. I don't know what to say, but thank you, Debt Wizard. Thank you, Menards, everything these guys do. It's cool. We're moving on.
Going on to the round of 8. How about that, Talladega race fans delivered the 6th closest finish ever today.
Woo!
Is moving on.
Might see you in the spring, maybe.